how's it going, you guys? Skivona here. In today's video, we're going to be countering the new meta with this E-Giant deck. The E-Giant completely hard counters the Mighty Miner, so the only thing the opponent can do, really, is just switch lanes and try to take your other tower. But luckily, we have Tombstone and as well as like Ice Spirit to slow it down and distract it, so that way we can help defend against Mighty Miner even when we don't have our E-Giant available. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into our first match. Okay, hopping into our first match against Jean-Pierre. Good luck. Exchanging good luck. Oh, much love, much love. Dude, we always love the opponents that give us love, man. Sending some good vibes our way. Alright, let's go and start with the... Okay, so we do have Lightning, luckily for the E-Drag, so that way it shouldn't be too much of a problem. This might be an E-Golem deck. Usually when I see E-Drag, it ends up just being an E-Golem deck. I don't really see it used in anything else. I mean, maybe it could be Lava Hound, but it's not very common. So E-Drag will be out of cycle, so that'll allow us to give some room here for the Mighty Miners. At least that way we won't have it for it anymore. So Mighty Miner will be able to easily counter that Golden Knight with no issues. Obviously, unless he has some other card to reset Mighty Miner, but other than that, it'll destroy that Golden Knight, no problem. So that'll be some pretty good value for us for the Mighty Miner. Now, him revealing the Golden Knight does reveal that he doesn't have Mighty Miner, so let's go ahead and get into it. I want to save my Lightning. Okay, so he's going to have a Golem deck. So Golem, okay, yeah, it's a little bit of an interesting Golem deck. Normally you'll see like Baby Dragon and Lumberjack, but this guy went to kind of mix it up a little bit. Opted for something a little different by using the Golden Knight in there and the E-Drag instead. Okay, so can I Lightning? I might want to wait actually for a little bit more value on this, if possible. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to end up Lightning that. I don't want to... Actually, I'm going to save for my Mighty Miner. I think it's probably going to be a much better counter here. Now, we're going to get a ton of damage on the tower. I know I have a Golem in my tower right now, but honestly, we might end up getting more damage than the Golem did to us. So, yeah, it looks like we will by actually a pretty good margin, by almost 1,000 damage. So, and we get a little bit of a counter push there as well, which is really nice. Phoenix should get weakened pretty well and is slowed down. He's going to have to put something down. Otherwise, he's going to take so much damage on his tower, bro. And I think the ability... Oh, I pressed the ability, but it didn't get down in time. I'm going to use the Bar Barrel, make sure that Phoenix doesn't spawn back, because I think it probably would have if I didn't use the Bar Barrel. And then we have to deal with it on our lane, which is kind of annoying. So he does actually have Lumberjack in there. Never mind, I was wrong. He's got Lumberjack and Golden Knight, so that's actually really interesting. I'm going to go in with this lane with the E-Giant, because I know he's probably going to go in this lane again, which looks like he does. So that way we can at least try to defend. Even if we don't get any tower damage, we can at least try to defend against the push that he has coming in here. Okay, so Golden Knight is going to come in. He's probably going to use the dash pretty soon if I had to guess, but let's go ahead and actually use a Lightning here. That way we can take care of the E-Drag, because I feel like that's kind of the biggest issue here is that E-Drag. Because that thing just completely is just so good on defense. So let's go ahead and take the Phoenix in here as well. Oh no, I don't think we're going to... Yeah, that wasn't too great of a play, honestly, because the Phoenix came back anyway. But it doesn't really matter. This is going to be GG. There's really no way we can come back from that. Unless he somehow manages to Lightning block me, but even then, there's not really too much he'll be able to do. We're just going to go ahead and Tornado and take the game, and that'll be our first game out of the way. Pretty simple, pretty easy. We played that pretty well. GG's to this guy. Alright, hopping into a match against Mr. Allen. Let's see what he's got for us. He's going to pull out a Miner. I don't know if I can Tornado that to the King. I think that's anti-Tornado position. I'm not sure, though. That's one thing I do need to practice with a little bit, is getting better at my Tornado placements. Now, I'm going to slow roll Electro Giant here, which seems like a very weird play, considering the fact that he just used Tombstone, but it should die by the time it gets across the bridge, so it shouldn't be an issue. I'm going to actually, I would actually rather Tornado that Witch to the E-Giant and then use the Lightning, which is what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and actually use the Barbarian Barrel here as well. I know that E-Giant does... Wow. You know what? I might not get any damage on the tower, but I will at least get a lot of value with the E-Giant, because it'll damage all those troops that he just played right there, which will be really, really good. That way he won't really have too much of a counter push, hopefully. Let's see. Ooh, he does have the E-Wiz there. Unfortunately, it does get a couple hits on our tower, so not ideal. Not ideal. But at least now I kind of have a sense of what he has, what he's playing, so we can kind of plan what we want to do. I think I'm still going to just start with E-Giant in the back. That's probably still going to be my best play. I do need to be careful, though, of the E-Wiz, because if I use the Mighty Miner to defend his Giant and he uses E-Wiz, that can completely stop my Mighty Miner. So let's see here. I think... I'm thinking that... Ooh, I could lightning now. That's not a bad idea. I'm actually going to lightning now. I know I said I was going to tornado the witch, but at least that way it will destroy the tombstone, therefore allowing the E-Giant to just go straight to the tower. Electro Wizard will take a little bit of damage. Ooh, nice. So we'll get some damage on the tower there for the E-Giant. See, sometimes, man, all you need is just to get the E-Giant to the tower. That's it. Once you get the E-Giant to the tower, it's game over, like, for this guy. So, alright, let's go ahead and use the Baby Dragon. Mighty Miner will shred that giant super easily, even with the minions there. He just has so much health, it doesn't really matter. And then I will go ahead and slow roll a E-Giant again. I don't really want to... He's laughing. He thinks it's funny. You think it's funny? Does he know something I don't? Why does he think it's funny, bro? I'm about to take your tower. What's funny about that? I don't understand. Alright. He's laughing again, bro. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. That E-Wiz is too close to my E-Giant. So, I think he might just starting to be getting a little salty. Because he knows he's probably gonna lose his tower, but let's see. I'm just gonna save up for another push. I might just let this one go. Honestly, I don't even know if he can defend this one, to be completely honest with you. Lightning the Witch down. Baby Dragon should get to the tower. Not quite, but we're definitely weakening him a lot. So that's really good. So, two more. I think, honestly, bro, two more. Ooh, hold on. I gotta be careful here. The minions. Okay, looks like they will actually kill my E-Wiz. My Ice Wiz. I actually didn't expect them to kill my Ice Wiz, but he just went opposite lane. So, which that tower is completely full HP. So I mean, I'm not really sure. I don't really sure I agree with that, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and use the lightning here on that. Oh wow, actually that was a pretty good giant from him. He ends up tanking for the for that, but this really doesn't matter. He's still gonna end up losing the game anyway. Oh wow, I actually thought for sure. Wait a minute, we're just gonna take the other tower instead. I'm okay with that too. I'm alright with that too. Let's go, dude. Okay, hopping into a match against Mission 10. Good luck against this guy. Let's see what he's got for us. He's gonna start with the Dark Prince. Starting off strong with that Dark Prince there. Okay. Dark Prince will end up charging. Oh wait, actually, I think I might have messed up a little bit. E-Giant probably isn't gonna do too well. Dang it, man. He's got P.E.K.K.A. too, which is definitely tough. Dude, Rage Spell doing damage is so weird to me, man. I don't know. What's the reason? Wow, look at that P.E.K.K.A. swing. What the heck, man? From a melee unit to a ranged unit right there. I don't know how he reached the E-Giant from that far away, but this is gonna be a tough. He's got like some sort of P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam, obviously. So, how am I gonna do this? I really don't know. Obviously, if he plays the P.E.K.K.A. in one lane, I can obviously, you know, play the E-Giant in the other. Mighty Miner is going to be pretty solid against this. Does he have an E-Wiz? I really, really hope not. That would be really bad if he did. Okay, at least the Golden Knight. Yeah, no, that's going to be... Oh, man, that's going to be GG's for us. I really don't know how we're going to counter this deck. I mean... I'm just going to have to take some tower damage here. The Dark Goblin will do a little bit of damage, but it won't be the end of the world. I just need to kind of strategize here. Figure out what we're going to do. I mean, because is there a way I can get him to play the P.E.K.K.A. and then be able to then counter that play with an E-Giant? I really don't know. Well, there you go. There's the P.E.K.K.A. Now, what I can do here, obviously, is I can, you know, I can kite that. But the issue here is Mighty Miner will actually heat up on that pretty well. E-Giant's going to get a solid amount of damage. Look at that, man. See, the P.E.K.K.A. didn't take any damage, so that allowed us to... yeah, see, he shouldn't have played his P.E.K.K.A. right there, because, I mean, he needs that for defense, right? So, that was definitely his mistake there. He took a pretty solid amount of damage. That was, like, over a quarter. That was, like, a third of his tower right there. I'm not going to use the Lightning. It doesn't seem like it's really good value here. I'd rather, honestly, use the... Mighty Miner. Okay, he's gonna go in here. How do I want to do this? I honestly don't know. Let's use our, obviously our Bar Barrel. We've got to take care of that Dark Goblin if possible, which looks like we do, so that's really good. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mighty Miner here. That's actually going to go towards my Ice Whiz, which was not really the ideal, but we will take care of the P.E.K.K.A. on our side. Obviously, I could just try and defend the rest of the game. However, the issue there is it would take forever, which I know you guys probably don't want to watch. So let's see if we can beat this P.E.K.K.A. deck. That would obviously be pretty sweet. I don't know. Let me see. If he uses P.E.K.K.A., I can tornado it away. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Executioner in here into the E-Giant. E-Giant still gets some good damage on this tower, though. Look at that. Good damage on this tower. He has bats as well, which is going to be actually a huge problem for me because they're going to be able to clear out the skeletons pretty easily. Which sucks for me, dude. I really need those skeletons distracting that P.E.K.K.A. So it honestly does suck that he has that. Ice Whiz, though, oh my gosh, man. Ice Whiz and, friggin', I am forgetting the name right now. Mighty Miner are very good combo, though, I'll tell you that. Okay, we can at least get a lot of value here with the E-Giant's abilities, with his radius. So now what we're gonna do is, because this guy's obviously, if I had to guess, obviously gonna use a P.E.K.K.A., we can take it away from the E-Giant, allowing the E-Giant to walk towards the tower and get a ton of damage on his tower. That's gonna be huge. We even take out the P.E.K.K.A. as well. We even take out the P.E.K.K.A. with the Mighty Miner. That was nuts, bro. That was nuts. Let me see. We just gotta be careful here with this defense. This defense is the most important defense of the entire game for us. That's the most important defense of the entire game. Can we clutch it up? Let's see. He's gonna obviously he's completely just rushing everything that I've got right now. Let's go ahead and just tornado everything up. Use the Mighty Miner on defense here, because it's just so good on defense. Golden Knight does get the tower, but it honestly doesn't matter. Dude, we beat the P.E.K.K.A. deck. We did it. We beat it. I'm sure you guys could tell at the beginning of that game, I was feeling terrible. I was feeling awful about that game, but we were actually able to clutch it up. All it took was just one good opportunity where he played the P.E.K.K.A. in the other lane, and we just kite it with the E-Giant, and just basically just keep playing around the P.E.K.K.A. Alright, you guys, that's going to be a wrap for the video today. You know, what's really strange is I was testing this deck earlier, ran into so many Mighty Miners, and then as soon as I start recording, I don't see very many Mighty Miners at all. So I don't know what's going on with it, but give this deck a try so you guys can see how well it does against Mighty Miner. It's fantastic. But definitely feel free to give this video a like if you enjoy it, as well as sub for more content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.